one of the most bright and shiny benefits that folks on Medicare are interested in, at least the ones who saunter into our San Diego offices, is coverage for their teeth. That's right, dental coverage. But Medicare dental coverage in some ways is more complicated than Medicare health coverage because although it is available, it's not really formulaic like Medicare health plans or Medicare benefits. So today we're going to be talking about what one can expect from Medicare dental options available in San Diego if they're on Medicare. Hi, I'm Michael, and this is Michael's Medicare. And if you or somebody you know has questions about their Medicare options, whether it's during the AEP period or really all year round, please feel free to reach out to us at the information down below. Either me or somebody from my team will be happy to assist them in person or over the phone at one of our many Southern California offices in English or Espanol. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. So why is dental on Medicare such a big ask from clients who are just getting the coverage? Well, for a couple reasons. First is that teeth are important, and the less you have of them, really the more you need the coverage. Second is that teeth seem to have some sort of expiration date on them for some folks. They just start to go bad when you turn 65 years old. And last is because it's one of those benefits that you would think should and would be covered under Medicare, but it's not. In fact, it's not even regulated by Medicare at all. So dental benefits can be included on Medicare plans, but it'd be through Medicare Advantage plans. And they oftentimes are comprehensive dental plans or basic dental plans or even PPO dental plans. To go along with that, they can have their own separate costs, their own separate benefits, and their own separate designs. So it's not formulaic. So let's take a look at two of the most popular Medicare dental options in San Diego in 2025, which are the Medicare Dental HMOs and the Medicare Dental PPO style plans. We're going to start off with the HMO versions of these dental plans because they are sort of more straightforward as far as benefits go. HMO plans, or Health Maintenance Organization dental plans, are structured so that beneficiaries who are enrolled in them can only go see dentists who are in network, meaning that they are directly contracted with the dental plan and the rates for the procedures are already pre-arranged. That way the carrier, the dentist, the insurance company, and you all know how much you're going to pay for each and every dental procedure that one may get. One thing to mention here is that more often than not though, more established dentists are hesitant to accept HMO plans because they tend to overall pay them less money for their services and are more administratively burdensome than the PPO versions of these plans. So dentists who are in high demand often will only accept PPO versions of these dental plans. Now, for Medicare HMO dental plans, they will usually play out in one of two ways. The first will be that there is a very basic dental that can be had automatically attached to a Medicare Advantage plans, and this will cover things like cleanings and x-rays and yearly standard maintenance, but not much more. Then there are plans like we can see here on the Scan Alta in San Diego that will automatically include a full comprehensive HMO dental on the plan at no additional cost. It will cover those yearly maintenance things and have co-pays for more extensive and more expensive services. So think things like crowns and prosthodontics and implants, etc. Additionally, there are plans like the Blue Shield 65 Plus here in San Diego that will have more of a tiered availability because they will have a standard dental included on the plan, but will also have an optional supplemental HMO dental for an additional monthly payment of $16 per month. That will have enhanced benefits and some lower costs for specific procedures, but it will come at that additional $16 a month. So some plans will have basic dental with buy-up options and others may have just comprehensive dental automatically included in the build of the plan. There isn't necessarily one that is going to be better than the other, especially when all of the other things with a Medicare plan are considered. But when you're just looking at the dental segment, the comprehensive dental HMO built-in is kind of the one that I like. This is my most preferred one. So with the HMO out of the way, let's talk about the PPO versions of the Medicare dental options. Because this is where things start to get a bit funky, a bit tricky, and a bit caveat emptory-y. Because the way PPOs are designed, they are meant to allow folks to really go see any dentist who accepts a PPO dental plan. And that is probably the vast majority of dentists, except for those few who only take, cash or take appointments from the other side of the border. And I guess they only take cash usually too. Either way, the PPO plans will allow out-of-network dentists to be utilized by the beneficiary, and as a result, the PPO plans tend to be more expensive than the HMO versions because not everyone knows where you're going to go and how much you're going to pay. Now, if we go back to the Scan Alta plan in San Diego, where we know we saw the HMO plan, but we can have the option to switch that over to a PPO version for the Medicare dental as well. It's just an additional fee of $55 a month. So switching over and paying the extra money, that's the easy part. But also the benefits are sort of actually, some would say, possibly less good. Because when someone goes to an out-of-network dentist, well, first, there is only going to be a 50% share of cost covered, rather than a set copay. So it's not like, hey, you pay this money for this procedure, but instead it's saying you pay 50% of whatever that dentist is asking for, which is bad enough. But also, there's a $2,000 maximum that the insurance will pay on behalf of the beneficiary. So let's stay focused on that for just 1 second here, because unlike a maximum out-of-pocket or a MOOP, like on the Scan Alta plan for their healthcare services at $500 per year, which is the limit to the total cost of healthcare services that a beneficiary can have, $500, within the context of the dental, that $2,000 limit is not the max that the beneficiary will pay, but rather it is the most the insurance company will pay on behalf of the beneficiary. So it is a stop loss for the insurance company's cost, not the beneficiary's cost. So let's just let that sink in for one moment. Also, we can see that on the Blue Shield 65 Plus, it has a monthly premium of $47 for their PPO version of the plan, and it has their max that the insurance company will pay at $1,500 per year. So essentially what the trade-off is having a much wider dentist option selection, but much less financial assistance and even limited amounts of financial help that a beneficiary could get in the year for their dental costs. So no, it's not bad. The benefits aren't worse per se, but it's just a trade-off of getting more dentists for lower financial assistance. And not that those are good or bad, but just something that someone needs to understand before they jump in to a PPO dental Medicare plan. All right, so there you have it. Kind of the long and the short of the Medicare dental options available in San Diego in 2025. And choosing a dental or even just a Medicare option overall can kind of messy. But if you or somebody you know is looking at their Medicare options and have questions, please feel free to reach out to us at the information down below, and either me or somebody from my team will be happy to assist them in person or over the phone at one of our many Southern California offices in English or Espanol. So for Michael's Medicare, I, of course, am Michael, hoping that you have a great rest of your day, and goodbye.